here in Manhattan today on Stone Street, and we're getting my first real snowstorm in the city of the year. We're gonna do a series documenting some photography in the city and capturing all the snow. So I've got the Canon R6 Mark II set up here with the 24-70 lens, and we're gonna try to get a nice image here, capturing the snowfall and documenting the nice lighting over there. So let's get into it. I'm gonna show you what we're looking at here with the video mode turned on, and then we're gonna switch over to photo mode and capture a couple nice images. I've got a nice image here framed up of Stone Street. Now that we've got a lot of snow coming down, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a couple shots here. So real quick, I just want to tell you what settings I'm using. We've got the aperture set to f4.0. We've got the ISO at 320, and the shutter speed is currently at 1/125. The shutter speed is a little low. There's a little bit of motion blur on the snow, so I went ahead and increased the shutter speed to 1/400th of a second here. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab a couple more images. Our goal here is to freeze that snow in the air so you can see it contrasting against the darker buildings. So I've just captured a few images here, and we're gonna go ahead and hop out of the snow and jump into Lightroom.
I've gone ahead and loaded our photos into Lightroom here, and I've taken a look and I've picked out my two favorite ones. So let's go ahead and have a look here. So this first one, I really like this lady on the left side here with the umbrella. We've got, you can see all the snow. Isn't that wonderful? So these are just straight out of camera, no editing quite yet. And then the second one I like because we've got this street light over here on the left side. So the issue is those are two separate photos. So what we're gonna go ahead and do, just a real quick panorama, bring that together there, and merge, and there we have it. So there's our combined photo, and we've got the lady on the left side as our subject and this lovely little lamp here on the right side. And the issue is the lamp is turned off, but we can work with that in a little bit here. First I want to just give this a real good coloring. I'm really liking the way that the color, the pavement is wet here, the sidewalk is wet, and the light is just reflecting off that real nicely. Now because we do have some snow in here, there is no grain, and I like to add a little bit of grain because it kind of just adds to the effect of the snow. So we'll add some grain. I usually like to bring the sharpening up to about 60 there, and it's looking pretty good. I'm just gonna go through here and just tweak these one more time. We want a good bit of texture. You can see what that does there. It really brings out the contrast between the snow and the brick if we bring that all the way up. So I think I'll keep that around 30 there. And then for the last thing, we'll just add a little bit of a vignette there. Very nice. So that's gonna do it as far as color grading. I think we'll go with the square crop on this one. We're trying to get this power line at the top there cropped out. We don't really want that. And then we'll just make sure we're completely straight here. There. And that looks pretty good.
got a really nice shot here. The only thing that I don't like is that the streetlights are currently off. We're gonna hop into Photoshop and we're just gonna turn those streetlights right back up.
So we've got our image here in Photoshop, and the first thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is focus on these lights here. We've got one there and one way in the background. So the first thing I'll do is go ahead and just create a new layer, and we'll call that one light on. So I've got our polygonal selection tool here, and we're just gonna select the glass portion of the lamp. There we go. Switch over to the brush tool. So we'll go ahead and fill that in. We'll bring up our blending options here. My favorite one is the linear dodge. Seems to look the most realistic. I'll bring that opacity down, and then we'll also go and give it a bit of an outer glow. We want it to look pretty realistic. We'll zoom out, see how that looks. So that's pretty nice there. For this backlight here, same sort of thing. Fill that in, just like that. Both our lamps are now turned on. Now we can focus on our sign here. So there we go, that actually looks pretty good. It kind of put like, I'm not sure what that is, just some sort of a ball thing, but what's nice is it cleaned up that line there, continued the greenery in the background. That's our before, and that's our after. Much nicer.
Thank you for sticking around to the end, everybody. We're gonna head over to Leo's Bagels and grab a quick breakfast and warm up before we head over to the next scene. And you can find that next video coming out the following Friday. So stick around, subscribe, and my name is Isaiah. We'll catch you in the next one. You can just see the beautiful snow is falling. So this has got to be like a clip for the like a bloopers.